Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening. You're welcome to 3 days on Photoshop. So today we'll be starting with a flyer design, and I'll show you how you can add manipulations to your flyer design. Okay, let me start by sharing you my screen. Okay, I guess you can now see my screen now. Okay, actually, I have this flyer designed already. So I'll open it so you can see. Okay, so as you can see, we have the flyer. This is the flyer designed already. So for some of us who are just using Photoshop for the first time, when you open Photoshop, okay, let me start again. So once you open Photoshop, you have a Photoshop like this. This is how your Photoshop will look like for those of you who are using Photoshop for the first time. So for easier use as a graphic designer, so you come to this top bar here and change to graphic and web. In some lower versions, you have typography, so you can pick typography. And you can also come to Windows, go to Windows and check your workspace. Let's check the workspace. I'm sorry, the my system is a bit slow. Check the workspace and then you find it there also. So you can customize your Photoshop anyhow. So if I click on the on graphic and web, I already have mine designed like this. I've designed the panel like this. We have the character panel. We have the one for paragraph, and we have for glyphs. This is glyphs. You can have it here. You can actually have it anywhere. You get. So this character panel, you can. This is where you can control your text. Anything pertaining to text, you can control it here. As you can see, this is fonts. Any fonts installed on your system will be here. This is where you can track your fonts. When we get there, you see how we use it. So and also on Photoshop, we work with layers. So if you go to Windows, if you are not seeing layers on your own panel, go to Windows and click layer. I have layers here. This is layers. So you can just let me just return it back because I work with it here better. Some of us can have a panel like this. You can actually have your panel like this, and the layer also here. You can have it here. It depends on how you want it to be, but I would love mine to be here. It is very easier for me to control. We have the history. The history is where everything you have done is being stored, so you can move back and move forward on it. When we get there, you see how it is used. So without wasting much of our time, I already told you on the group that this training will be very, very helpful for those who are graphic designers already. And for those who are not graphic designers, I'll make sure I organize another training for you guys. But I'm sorry that will have to be a paid training. But for this, if you can learn fast, you can get something from this. Okay. So let's start. Let me open the file back. So this is the file already. So I'll show you how the magic works. So first and foremost, when you have Photoshop opened, you go to file here at this corner and you click on new. If you have Photoshop 1760, sorry, Photoshop 1760 and above, your Docker will appear like this. It will appear like this. But if it is not CC, if it is below 17, it will appear like a box. So here you can pick any type of size you want. You can pick As you can see here, we have for web, sizes for web, designs for web, and you can see we have templates here. We have sizes for mobile. You can see templates. We have different kinds of templates, sizes, sizes. You can see artboards. And for print, we have sizes for print also. We have letter, we have legal, we have tabloid, we have A4, we have A6, we have A5. For papers, I'm sure many of us know about papers. We have A4, we have A3, A5, and so on. So let's choose a size. Actually, we are making a flyer for social media, actually, a flyer for social media. And most of social media flyers are always in square form. Instagram have different sizes. Instagram have different size from Facebook. Facebook also have another size. But here, I choose my size to be 2000 pixels. You can change your measurements here, but I use pixel. I choose to use 2000 because of the resolution of the design, so it won't reduce quality. So I choose 2000 by 2000, and the resolution as 300. Then I choose my background to be white, and I click OK, and it will give you this. I hope you are all following. Okay, so after creating a new page, I already have the documents, like document of everything here, copied from the client who sent the job. So I have the client on my word pad. I do use word pad. So this is everything on the flyer. At first, okay, so I'm just going to be very straightforward with this. We have the document here, and the first thing is that comes to your mind. It's like, how do I make this work? How do I design this? First thing is you must make your research. strategize on what you are going to do first. So that's why I'll advise everyone, designers, any designer, to always use internet. You need to get internet if you want to work, so you can get better. So the first thing that came to my mind after seeing this, actually I've been working with this client for a while now, and I know more about emotional wellness. So the first thing that came to my mind was, let me just go online. Let me see what I can get online. So I go to actually went to Pinterest that day. Actually went to Pinterest and didn't get anything. Like all what I get was different. Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't come here. I believe this is for another class actually, but I think I should come here. Whenever you want to start a design and you want to make your research, first and foremost, you get your search engine ready. Places you can get ideas, you can get inspirations. Sites like Pinterest.com, Dribble, Dribble, and then what's this site again? You can also search on Google. You can get varieties of anything you want. But for me, this is my best site ever. And sometimes this. So when you come to Pinterest and search, see flyer design inspiration. Oh, sorry, I've not been sharing my screen. I've not been sharing my screen. Okay, okay. So sorry about that. So sorry about that. So what I meant was that when you want to start design, you're starting your design. Try to look for inspiration online to help you get better. So you can go to sites like Pinterest, Dribble, and just search randomly on Google for anything you want to get like for your designs. And you, if you want to get inspiration and concepts. So when you go to Pinterest, for example, Pinterest um, brings you here. So you can get loads, plenty of designs, mind-blowing designs here. Actually should not show you this because this should be a paid class. I'm just giving it out. So you get massive loads of designs here. I can't even fathom how it gets there. So let's leave this and move on with the class. So seeing this, what came to my mind was family emotional wellness. I need to get a picture, get an illustration to help this. At first, let me design what I have already, what I have here. Let me replicate it here. So and then you pick your text too. This is your text too. You change the color here. So yeah. One thing in design, you have to get your typo correct. There are a lot of fonts out there, a lot of type you can use. So you can try to download fonts and install on your system so you can have loads of fonts. So I have a common font I use. I use Montserrat. So I pick this and then paste it here. As you can see, serving your family. Sure. So copying what I have. Okay. What I just did now, I try to duplicate this here. If you want to duplicate this, you can just press Ctrl J on your keyboard. Ctrl J on your keyboard, and you see on the panel on the layers, on the layer you see a copy here. So you drag it down. If you want a faster one, actually, you can hold Alt, click on the layer, hold on Alt, and then drag down. That's to duplicate. So pick my text and then highlight and Control V space. So we have, I think we have it like this. Emotion. Break this down. Yeah, I think this is how it is. You just follow as I move on. So I want to increase this font size. When you go to your character panel, you can see font size here. Set the font size. You click and increase. Yes. So the reason why I love this font, this is why I love using this font, is that it has families. If you click on here, you see its families. You can change to anything you want. Semi bold, italics. So for me, I can use this font for a flyer. And I will use any other font because it has everything I want to use. It has small or big. So I'm going to use black. Okay. So you drag this up. The space here is too wide. So you have to reduce it. So on reducing it, just click on it. Some of you doing this, you have to make sure you turn on your transformation control. When you first open your Photoshop, it will be like this. When you click, you won't see the controls around it. You won't see the control. But once you turn on your control, your transformation control, then you can see. Yes, then you can see. So let's reduce this size. Let's reduce the size. Reducing this size, you come here, you come to this place, and you change the size. Continue adjusting it so it can be better. One more. I think this is better. Next thing is to change this to a bold one. Pick your text. Make sure you click on anything you want to do, anything you want to work on. Make sure you pick it from the layer first. You get. Make sure you pick it from the layer. Pick your text and then highlight. Highlight here. Once you highlight, you can then go to your character panel and change this to bold. And use a bolder font, extra bold, and then turn it to your uppercase letter. can turn it to uppercase letter here, and then you press OK here. Okay, I mean OK here. So the next thing is the nullness. Next. Do you know why we have this in uppercase already? Because you already click the uppercase here as in it has been automated here, all caps. So you can change it by clicking it back and should become normal. If you look at this flyer, you can see there's a kind of stylish way playing around it. You can see this has a different kind of appearance. This is gold, this is gold, different color, and this font is just if you read the information, you see that the information is looking kind of too serious. It's just too serious. So you just have to play around it to make it look nice and a bit stylish by changing the fonts. So you can always play around your font also. So you click on this from here. Make sure you have a lot of fonts installed already. Let me show you where you can get fonts. You go to your browser, you can go to fonts.google.com. Here you can get fonts, different kind of fonts. The fonts I want to use now, that is this. I mean this font. Let's see. Just signature. Okay. Google font doesn't have the fonts. Okay, let me search on Google. Let me just search on Google. Search on Google. Just signature. Just signature fonts. So you see, yeah, you can see this is the font. You can just download and then install on your PC. So let's continue. So I have my fonts already. Let's change it. Just signature. You can just search and pick the font here. Is the size. If you're wondering the choice of color I use here, it's due to the logo of the client. Let me pick the logo out. Okay, this is the logo. Just drag the logo here. In case you want to import anything into your current file, you can go to File and then click on Place Embedded. Then you pick anything and then place to appear here. Or either just go to the file and then drag to Photoshop. Okay, this is the font here. I'll try and reduce it. Reducing it, make sure your transformation control is on. Then you can just you make sure you click on the line. You can see this thin line. Click on it first. If you want to adjust, click on it first. Because objects like this, do not have size. It doesn't have a size panel. So just click on the thin line first and then drag the edge. While dragging the edge, make sure you hold shift Make sure you're holding shift on your keyboard. Then you can drag. So you can drag. Then press enter. So this is it. If you look at the design very well, you can see the alignment is very okay. Everything falls on a straight line. That's what we call alignment. Your text on a straight line. Proximity is very, very okay. Very balanced. So that's what we are going to use here also. Alignment makes your work look very, very awesome. At the end, let's say we have this design like this. Let's say we have it like this. Let's say we just have it scattered. And everything just look like this. You can see how it looks. It doesn't look well at all. But when it is aligned, well aligned, it is well aligned. When everything is on a straight line. Okay, let me use grid so I can show you what I mean. Okay, can you see? Can you see everything is on a straight line and it looks perfect? Looks perfect. Get so to make your job look very very neat, very very neat and nice. So let's come here. So I make sure I try to align everything. I justify. Yeah, you can also say justify everything to one side. If you pick everything together, pick your layers together. When picking, make sure you hold shift to click to pick. So at the top here, you see your alignment to. You can align to the right, you can align left. So I'm aligning everything left. Yes. So I use this color here. So to use same color, you can just click on text, on here to the color bar. Click on it. After clicking on it, Photoshop can make you do anything you want to do very fast. You can just copy this color. Look at it. After clicking on the layer here, you come to your color here, and then immediately you come here and click on this color, and it will appear. Then click OK. Let's continue. During and after. So I'm going to duplicate this. Sorry, you guys should know my English. I know school for UK. In Nigeria they want me. So I'm just trying. Actually, I'm trying. Make money just complete time with it before this. Okay, so let's put this in a box. You come to the panel, two panel, and click on the rectangle tool. On some lower versions, you will see your tools very maybe in a tiny place. And when you press U to bring you the text box. No, sorry, I mean rectangle box. Yeah. So there you draw. It's appear here. So we need to give it a color. So I want to get this color. I need to know this color. So by getting this kind of color, you can. Okay, let me just continue with that. Let me just continue. If you want to change an object color, something like this, it is only text color you can change through here. You can change only text color through this place, not this, not this. An object. So if you want to change this color, make sure you click on the rectangle tool, or you double click on this layer here. You double click here, and she bring you the color picker. Then you can now pick the color you want. So I think this is closer to what we want. So just click OK and then drag it here. I want to make sure it is aligned to every other one here. So I hold my shift on the keyboard and then click any of these. And then I align it. Get. So you can see this box is covering the during and after text. So you can just go to the layer panel and then drag this up above the box. So try to reduce this. Then hold shift and pick this. So you can align it inside the side of the box. Can you see? So you can change this color, the text color, and easily pick background here. Press OK. Try to drag this one. So I'm going to reduce the two together. After following, you won't miss any of this. Then you won't miss any of this. Just follow. So what's the next thing? Okay, the facilitator and the date. So facilitator here. Copy your home and then drag. Next, click here, you paste. Drag any layer down and up. As you're following. So now you highlight this, you can reduce it. You get. You can see how we add it here. Like this, you can change. Yeah. I think the next thing is the date. So I think I might just copy this. Just copy the text from here. Just copy the text from here. And then bring this here. Understand how I did this place? You pick your text and then highlight this 38. You click on the color panel here, and then you can copy this color directly. Click OK to get. So the next thing is for us to get this, to get this icon. These icons are very easy to get. We see many designs out there now. People use icons. People don't want to write dates. They don't want to write different stuff. We have icons to represent them. So you can also use icons in your design. Okay. So how to get the icon? I'll just show you manually. Although you are supposed to use plugin. Photoshop has plugins that we can use, but I'm not using plugin. So I'll just show you how to get icons. So when you go to your browser, you have different sites. You can go to Google and just search for date icon. You see different type, different. But if you are searching on Google, make sure you add PNG to it. PNG, you can add SVG, and it will bring you different type. But these ones are not really, they are not always okay. So it's better you just go to this site. There's this site called Flaticon, Flaticon.com, where you can get icons. So this is how icons look like. So let me search here. Let's search for your icon. You can search for dates. As you can see, I think this is the type of, okay, yes. So I think this is the one we use. So you can click, you can see we have different types of icons. So let me just click this SVG, and then of course free download. You can get many free stuff online if you have data. If you have data, you can get any free stuff online. So we have that one downloaded, and also venue icon. Okay, so you can see, let's check on what you downloaded. It's little stuff now. So drag it to Photoshop. Okay, okay. So pick the two, and then you can drag down. Make sure you're holding your shift anytime you want to drag. Anytime you want to reduce anything, make sure you're holding your shift. So you have to zoom this part out. If you want to zoom, you can press plus, Control plus on your keyboard. You can see the addition sign on your keyboard. You can look for. You can also pan around on your keyboard. No, on your pan around your screen. Actually, I mean your screen. So you can look for this and icon here. Then you can pan, or you hold space. If you are using mouse, you can hold space and then drag the screen around to see. So I told you then that you can't change object color through this place. So you have to click on it one after the other. Click on this. So after clicking, if you check this down here, below here, you see FX on your layer panel. You see this FX. Click on it. You see the options. Click on color overlay. So you can only give an overlay color to an object. So you click this, drag so you can see. So you see the color panel. Click on it, and you can pick any color you want. Okay, okay. Same thing as this. See, it's there already. And see, we have everything close to each other. Yes, we have a circle around, a circle over around this logo. Take your ellipse tool and try to draw or drag on the screen like this. But while dragging, make sure you are holding your shift for a perfect measurement. Because you don't want something like this. This is what you want. You want a line and not something like this. So on your property, if you're not seeing your own property after using an object, go to Windows and look for property. Click on it to appear. So on your property, come here, shape fill, then you can lock. You see the second part. If you click on the second part, that's the stroke, the line around the circle. You click on it, then give it a color. The color will appear, or you can increase it. Just increase it. Just give it 4. Press enter. You can see. So you can try to rename the object also. For this, I think this is the logo. So if you double click here and change the name, just say logo, enter. So the logo is over the ellipse. You just try and fit it together. Drag this here, click this, align left, align center, and enter. Use it. The logo is a bit bigger, so let's use it. We have something exactly this. Yes, exactly. So this is a perfect way you can create a well aligned flyer, very aligned flyer, and make sure it is very neat, very very neat. you're designing anything, make sure you always have space, like spaces, to give beauty to your design. Not like not like you should have everything bad. You don't have to make everything big and say just because you want to design. No, and just reduce everything. Make sure it is aligned on a straight line, well aligned and balanced. And colors also. I didn't mention color ever since. Color is one of the elements that will make your design go wow. I'm actually using this color because I can see it is a bit closer to emotional, something emotional, something psychology, blue. And because the logo has it already, that's why I'm using it. I'm not just using it because I want to use it. There are different colors have different meanings. So you can search online and see different meanings of color. For agriculture, we have green, we have yellow. For food, for youth, we have yellow, orange. For royal, we have purple, we have orange. So different kinds of meaning. So when designing, make sure you are saving what you're doing. So I'll go to file and click save. Just make sure you have somewhere you want to save already. So I'll just save here. Family, emotion, save. So the next thing is to create this illustration. Is to get this illustration. So this is like a skeleton. Everything here is like a skeleton. We have arranged everything, the text, everything first. So to balance it, we need illustration. That very day I was like confused, like what exactly can I use for this design to come out outstanding, to come out well. So let's sort of let me just check online and look for pictures. So when the client explained to me what she meant about this, it was like March, during March, that was when COVID-19 coronavirus became rampant in Nigeria. So she was like helping people get out of emotion. People are afraid, people are scared because of the news they see online, mostly on social media, fake news and all that many. So this woman is a coach, is a family mental health coach, and wants to help people build their emotions. For them not to be afraid, for them not to be scared. That's why we have during and after. That is during coronavirus and after coronavirus, how you can preserve your emotions. So one thing that came to my mind and one thing that is trending about this COVID-19 is this mask. Everybody are using mask. They are using mask everywhere. So I thought of, okay, can I get a combination of somebody using mask that is during coronavirus and then someone that has gained freedom after coronavirus, you're not using mask again. Can I do something like that if I came up with this? So I have to go online and look for pictures that will help me. So if you want to get pictures online, good pictures, quality pictures, there are different sites where you can get pictures. For me, I use iStock. If you go to your browser, you press iStock, iStock photo.com. Press OK. So you can search. You can search your picture here. When I search at the option, you can get different pictures here. It's a good and quality pictures. All these pictures have to be paid for. Let me click on one and show you how you can download pictures from here. You can also get African pictures here, African images. Let me say Africans. Africans. Enter. You can see pictures pertaining to Africans. See? So let me just say this. Let me just click on this. You can also click on view similar images and you see similar images to that. Sorry. Am I clicking now? To click this picture for crying out loud. Yeah, so actually we are supposed to pay for this picture. See, we need to purchase it for this image, $9. Subscribe also, you can subscribe per month, you can subscribe yearly. And see, these are reasons why designs out there are expensive. If I tell you my design is 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira, many people will be shouting, ah, that's so expensive. But if I'm to get quality pictures for you, aside for all these kind of flyers, they are just good jobs. So if I'm to do a quality job now, I will have to get a quality pictures, quality, everything I'm going to do must be paid for. So, but for this, you just have to use a free image for them. So we have another site whereby it has been joined to this site and easily, let me say a downloader. You have a downloader to get pictures from here. So if you go to another tab, just open another tab and then click don't dot go dot ahead. Don't dot go dot ahead. Click enter. And this site, this downloader site, it has a lot of sites where you can get pictures freely. You can see Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, or I am using iStock. So if I click download now, see this is where to bring me. So you can just go to that other tab and then copy the URL. Click on this place. Then copy the URL of this image. So see, then paste it here and paste it here. And then click download. See, then click download now. So to bring you your picture. You see? So easy and fast. So if you right click on it, sorry, I'm using an ad block. So that's why this is popping up. You can just right click on the picture and then open the image in a new tab. You have to open the image in a new tab. See, then you can save, you can copy anyhow you want to use it. So that is just how you can get pictures online. But for me, I already have this picture downloaded already. So I have the pictures downloaded already. So while I was downloading the pictures, I saw this one first, this particular one first. Then I click on view similar images on the site. I was already looking for a way where I can match another picture to this side, as we have it here. As we have it here. But while I was checking on the site, I saw another one. Same guy with no mask on him. He has no mask on him. This one there is mask. The other one there is no mask. So it was very easy for me to just pick the picture and use. So for this class, I am supposed to show you how to trace picture, how to remove background of images on Photoshop. But I'm not going to do that here. That will be for another class. But I'm just going to show you a site whereby you can remove backgrounds from your images at a snap. So when you go to your browser, the site is remove, remove, remove.bg. Then click enter. Remove.bg. This site help you remove image background free and fast. So you can just upload your image or drag it there. Upload your image or drag it there. Me already have the image traced out. So if I just drag this image here, you see, it removed the background for me automatically. Then I can download. This is not just pictures with plain background. You can have pictures. Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. Show you what I mean. me look for a complicated image. It's complicated. Okay, let me use this and drag. Just drag. And see, it remove the background for you automatically, easily. Then you can download. Get. So for me, I have the image. I'll just drag the two image in Photoshop. Okay, I have the image. Right, I want to try and adjust the face. Because if you have the same guy, but the image is adjustment. So I want to adjust it to fit. So if I should come here, I should click on this view layer. I'll go to channel mixing. Sorry, change it. So you click next thing you do now, reduce opacity. So after adjusting, this part. This, these two here, this marking two. If you drag, drag on the picture, make sure you have it already from the layer. Hide this marking. So you want to break this part. After you done that, this. You can add the layer mask. See, it is showing us this. It is showing us the part. That we have the layer mask here. We already added the layer. Layer mask serves as, let me say, an inverter object. Instead of you deleting this part, instead of you deleting this part completely, you just add layer mask to it. That you can always go back to use it later. Adding a click on this place, and on your keyboard, press Control I. That's the next. Let's try. Here, that's what it's about. On this layer, on the layer mask, pick your brush, have brush. You can press B. You right click on the screen, pick your brush, and show you. This way you can size change the source. And try and erase this line. Then you suggest. Make sure you are thinking of the then you come to this background color, the default color here, and on this one. Make sure this place is on. This side is on the black. Let me see the line. So, yes, we have already tell inside it's fine. See, one side is on grayscale, and the other side has just to show during and after. Just a different perspective. So if I click this, I go to data movements. Let's go back. Press Control Z to undo. Z to undo. Something like a stitch. Parts together. If we apply to this phase, we are going to do this again. Photoshop, you have blend mode. If you adjust any of your what you want, click on here, here, here panel. See, it's a normal part. Make sure you're making say overlay. You adjust object. And saturation. can play game. Make sure you play here first. So you can play. See your saturation. Make these two together. Your saturation. Convert mode to smart mode. Same thing you did. See, see how it gives us. Okay. The next thing is to blend this family. Let's blend into head. So I got this image on iStock. I searched for the image that's here. So just copy the image. Save it. Same thing we did. Add a layer mask. Then pick your brush. So save it. Save it. One thing about this brush is that you can adjust. You can adjust the opacity. Once you pick the brush to adjust the opacity here. So make sure you are clicking on the layer mask. You can easily match it. So after then, everything together. See, see, then you convert smart object. Convert to smart object. Create a hue and saturation. Saturation. Like this. You can see we have side. side, we have concealer. So on the hue saturation panel, on the hue saturation layer, it already has its own layer mask. So we are going to work on the layer mask. On the hue saturation, we are applying the hue saturation on the image. What's the eye of the saturation layer? So but you have already added the hue saturation. See, you have added it. So you click on the layer mask, your brush, and then you can adjust. Make sure you have the opacity reduced here. But if you didn't reduce the opacity, it will erase everything off. But if you have it, just so make sure you are converting this family image. Next thing, add effect. Add effect to this model. You have it here. Top by here, you see filter. Every Photoshop has this. Yeah, I think the Photoshop should have camera roll. Okay, we have the camera roll. We have our model there. So we have different stuff here that you can play around to bring out the quality of the adjusting the contrast, highlights, turning this motion. Let's check it out. See what we have. What we have here. So the next thing, look at this guy's head here. See, there's something like light, something white covering his head. So I purposely put it there. Light, showing light over this. So I'll show you how you can do that. So you come down here, have a new layer. Then you can work. Then you pick your brush. So after picking your brush, so depends on the color you want to use. You can click here, change the color. I want to use white. So I click. So if you click on, make sure you are picking a new layer. So then you can edit clicking on. So after clicking, go to your blend. So when you have this one, spray, that is color. So pick your model, come to color view here, and then click on even saturation. Click on colorize, saturation, try to adjust your brush. Make sure you don't do fast. So you can apply the same thing, just duplicate this, pressing Ctrl J. Click on this, change this color. So if you click on this layer mask here, remember I told you you can invert this. Invert your layer mask from left to right, from up. Depends on where you are actually this layer mask, and you press Ctrl I to invert it to the other side. Yes. So you can now take the brush tool and then have you your brush your brush have your design. Okay, so after it's ready, now export it out. So once you're done, make sure you save it. Save it. Export. Save as. Save as. JPEG. PNG. Our advice PNG. Save as PNG. Save. Export. PNG. Let's save it. Let's check on what we just saved. See, replicate. The end of today's session. I'm going to give you guys all the elements I use here. You're going to practice this on your own. Understand anything? Check the video again. Back on it. Check it immediately. So you can get everything, every bit of what you want. So this is where we end. Thanks, guys.